The first 1 year will be your learning process, because joining a money market fund has been made really easy because you don't even have to go to them. You can literally do it. I will be honest enough to tell you that the first year that I have invested in money market funds, I have made less than. Then you can make additionals at any time. They, by the way, don't limit you from making additionals. You can make additionals as much as you want. A year ago on a day like this, I started my money market fund investment journey, and today I am super excited to share the information that I have learned along that year investing in money market funds, the mistakes I have done, and some of the things that you should be on the lookout when you're considering money market funds as one way of your saving. If that is the kind of content you want to be involved in today, grab your paper and book. Let's roll. Money market fund is a form of saving where fund managers who are actually certified fund managers in Kenya, they must be licensed to be able to be doing this by the government of Kenya, is where they borrow money from different investors, could be small or big, and then they reinvest that money in different things like treasury bills and commercial magazines, and then the profit that they make, they share with you. But the profit that is made, 15% goes to the government, which is usually tax, so they tax like 15%. Then what remains is shared between you and the fund manager that you're using. There are many money market funds in Kenya, some of them being like Zimele, other called Saiton, CIC, Sanlam, Zikomob. There's a whole list of these money market funds that are actually performing, and they will yield you money between 7% to 16%. I think at the moment it's running around 16 to 17%, being the highest leading, I think Saiton or something. So basically that is what money market funds are. So why should you consider money market funds? Some of the reasons why you should consider investing in money market fund is because they are low risk investments. Yes, the percentage of you losing your money is actually very low. Number two, it's because they are highly secured. They perform basically like M-Pesa, and you get to withdraw your money at any time, any day of the day, any time of the day. And number three, they are better than banks. Banks zinakuyildia at 7%. Money market fund, you've had the least is yielding you at 7%, while the highest is yielding you at around 16, 15, 14%. So basically they are doing better than the banks, and instead of having your money laying down in the bank, you would rather be having some of that money yielding in any of these money market funds in Kenya. Also, they are like no fixed time. You can take your money literally at any time. Do you know, with the money market fund that I am using, I make instant withdrawals. If I am sending somebody money, let's say I want to send my mom 10,000 right now, I'll just go to that app and I will just use the app and just send my mom the money, and it reflects immediately. So you can see that you can easily assess your money. This actually makes it good for something like sinking funds or something like emergency fund. And last but not least, it has no fixed time. Like you can join today and withdraw tomorrow. You can join today and withdraw after 2 years. You can join today, like you can just leave at any day or any time, because they keep updating how your money is yielding, I think on a daily basis, because you know you can withdraw at any time. So I think that makes it a few reasons why you should feel convinced to join them and join them freely. Joining a money market fund has been made really easy because you don't even have to go to them. You can literally do it on your own, on your phone, because most of these money market funds, they have apps on Google Play and as well as App Store for iPhone users, and you can just literally download the one that you want to use and literally set it up and start up your investment. Maybe for a start, you will need at least 500 Kenya shillings. But I think to join a money market fund in Kenya with 500 to 5,000, you can join any money market fund that you want. And you should also note that these money market funds have different requirements to join. For example, Zimela, you can join with at least 100, and Saiton, you can join with at least 2,500, I think 1,500 actually. For CIC, you can join with at least 5,000. So you can literally see that there is a lot of options of these money market funds that you can actually join. The other thing that you may need is your KRA PIN, as well as your ID number and your email, because you need to get informed of what is happening in this money market fund. And the only way to get information, they basically send you emails every now and then. They tell you when they have meetings so that you can join in and learn more on how to make more in this kind of investment. So that being said, let us get to the next step. This is where we mostly go wrong. Personally, I went wrong on this point. I did not know that for me to make the most out of this money market fund, sorry to say, I did not know that you need to put your money in there and leave it. Let me give you an example of what I did. So I started investing in money market fund last year, March, and during that time is when I also started my land investment. So this is what I used to do. If I had invested some money in money market fund and then I made some other money, I wanted so bad to finish paying that land investment that I was in, and I could literally go to my money market fund and take out everything. So let me tell you something. If you want to get the most out of your money market fund, you need to put in money that you will not take for at least 6 to 1 year. Trust me, because this money will only impact if it is put in a large amount. Another example, in money market funds like Saiton, they deduct a monthly ledger fee. They implemented this in September. So let me tell you something. They deduct a monthly ledger fee for accounts with less than 50,000 Kenya shillings. What does that tell you? That for you to be able to invest in a money market fund like Saiton, you will need at least 50,000 as your deposit, because every month they will deduct 50 Kenya shillings from your account because you have less than 50,000. So you need to know some of these things before you get into this investment. But I think those were changes that were made in between sorry guys, the investment journey. So you need to do your homework well, you guys. Before you join these money market funds, you need to do your homework well, because mimi kilinilamba the time that Saiton said that they were going to start deducting money from our accounts, I only had 35,000, and that was in September. Again, you can see, if you keep putting and taking out your money from these investments, trust me, you will not see any improvement. Now, this brings me to the next point. Leave your money there for at least 6 months to 1 year. I think actually at least 1 year. Put the money that you know you're not going to need in the next 1 year in your money market fund, so that at least it can make you that 16% or 14% or 9% that money market fund is actually offering. Do you understand? Because it is usually 16% per annum, 9% per annum, 14% per annum. So you need to leave that money there so that you can be able to make whatever amount that you may make. For example, put 100,000 Kenya shillings and let it yield for you for the next 1 year at 16%. You can literally see that you will make around 15 to 16,000 because you are getting your 16%. And then now I think they take out the tax or something. You understand? Yeah. So avoid this mistake of you investing your money and then taking it out in a month or two, or anytime you have an emergency. Now listen, I think at this point, what I know the most is that the first 1 year will be your learning process, because when you're starting to invest with this money market fund, you're probably starting up with something like 5,000, right? And you investing 5,000, you can see that if you choose to invest in some of these money market fund, you will incur a ledger fee every month until you get to 50,000. That should not stop you from investing. Instead, let your first year be your learning year, because you will make mistakes. I cannot lie to you. I will be honest enough to tell you that the first year that I have invested in money market funds, I have made less than 2,500 Kenya shillings, because I did not know some of these things that I needed to know, and this makes it a learning process. So this video can help you to choose a money market fund better. And also, this video is to tell you that money market funds are just, the first year is actually you putting in the money, and now the second year and the third year is you yielding, now getting to yield that money. If you're rich enough, or if you're financially able, you can literally start with that 50,000 and leave it to yield for you, and then you can make additionals at any time. They, by the way, don't limit you from making additionals. You can make additionals as much as you want. Another thing that I want you to know, guys, is that every time that you make a deposit into these money market funds, a transaction cost is deducted, as well as every time that you withdraw from these money market funds, a transaction cost is also incurred. So the more you invest, the more you keep putting in the money. I think I would say, like, just save up the money and then put it in there, like maybe monthly, because you can imagine you putting in money and then getting deducted of this money. You're trying to save some pennies. Be wise going around that, okay? Also, minimize withdrawals, because every time that you withdraw, some amount is taken away from you. Sawa. So I think those are some of the things that I have learned in the first year of me investing in money market fund. And now, this being the second year, the money that I accumulated last year, I'm leaving it there for the next 1 year to see how much it yields. And let me tell you something, guys, I can see my money yielding. Trust me, since I stopped taking out money from that money market fund, I can see my money yielding, and I cannot wait to do my second year update with you guys, because I want to show you exactly what is happening. I want to like show you my journey, so that you can see, you can see exactly what happens as you start this journey. So in case you have more questions, make sure that you are writing them in the comment section below. Let us interact, let us learn. And if you've been investing in these money market funds, kindly also give us your experience in the comment section below. Let us know how it's been taking you, because I feel like this is it's such a good topic, right? And yeah, that's where I'm at with my money market fund. I am waiting to see how far I can get with it. I am waiting to see how much it can yield me during the second year. And I will always definitely share that update with you guys. If you're looking forward to start your investment journey, please do not hesitate to do that, because money ain't everything, but money is surely something. Let me see you on my next one, and also let me know if you have any questions in the comment section below, without forgetting subscribing, liking, and commenting on how was today's video. I'm gonna see you guys. It's been a wrap. I love you. Bye.